Hey guys, welcome back to another Cajun Toy Review. Today we're going to be looking at the Evil Dead 2 Dead by Dawn Ash. Continuing with our Halloween horror month, this is the Walmart exclusive Ash figure based off that film, one of two. And I mention that specifically because this is also a collaboration episode. So after you watch this video, look in the description and head over to the fellow YouTuber, The Figure Trap, and check out his video on the other Ash, and you can compare. And when you do, give him a like and tell him that I sent you. So let's get into it. Now, looking at the front of this box, it does look different from the cover, and that's really why I passed over it. I had an Ash figure before at one time, and I thought this was the same thing. So when you look at the DVD cover or Blu-ray cover, this is the original poster for the film, and this one kind of stood out. And what the difference in this figure is actually Ash from the later half of the film. When all hell's broken loose and shit's going on in the house, the Deadites are coming, the forest is attacking the house, and yeah, it's craziness going on. And if you haven't seen this film, man, it is the time of the year. Go watch it. Evil Dead, Army of Darkness, all these films are some of my favorite horror films. I watch them every year along with the other classics, Halloween, Scream, Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, all that stuff. But get into this. Let's take a look at this figure. So, like I said, looking at the box, kiss your nerves goodbye. I don't remember that quote or that being any of the catchphrases or subtitles for anything about these movies. It's always been Dead by Dawn. Looking at the side, we got that Evil Dead 2 Neca bloody side. And on the back, we got a shot of Ash, different poses and stuff like that. Him fighting off. I can't remember the guy's name. I know the girl was Annie. I can't remember his name. But got Ash in different poses. Got a picture of the Necronomicon and the Cajun dagger. And a little bit of read up. After a relaxing cabin vacation doesn't go as planned, Ash is left with 3 dead friends, an undead girlfriend, and an angry evil spirit on the loose. As nightfall approaches, Ash must prepare again for the battle of legions of damn if he wants to make it to dawn. And also has a little read up at the bottom what it includes. It comes with 3 heads, a shotgun, a dagger, and the Book of the Dead. The other figures sold separately. On the top, just got the logo and stuff again. On the bottom, we got the people who made this, of course, and the UPC. Like I said, this is a Walmart exclusive, so if you want it, that's where you're going to have to find it. Got a nice shot of Ash right there. Saw the dude's top of his skull off with the shotgun and the chainsaw. And then we can see our Ash in there with the 2 heads and a couple of different accessories. So, let's go ahead and break it out and check out our Ash. And we are looking at our Ash Evil Dead 2 figure. And man, this is a fun, awesome figure. The likeness isn't perfect. It's really good. I mean, you can tell who it's Bruce Campbell, especially with the chin. Some faces, the little shock face is a little bit more closer, I think, in being in likenesness. But overall, everything, just the little details like on his clothes and the pulse. I mean, it's a lot, and we're going to talk about it. But my overall first impression and opinion, it's pretty freaking awesome. And looking at the accessories that come with our Evil Dead 2 Ash, we have the 3 heads, the sawed-off shotgun, the Necronomicon, and the Cajun dagger. Look at the dagger first. The detail on this thing is crazy. Just that little skull on the front, and just like the bone handle and everything. It's like a vertebrae. Basically, it looks like the base of a skull on a spine. But this is really sick. We see this in the movie more than once, but most importantly, this plays a part near the end when Ash's possessed hand takes this dagger and stabs Annie in the back while she's reading the incantation out of the book to open the portal, basically to try to save the day. But anyway, it doesn't work out. But yeah, it looks insane, the detail on this thing. And try to get closer so you can see that. And yeah, wow. Really, really cool. The shading on it, the coloring on it too. I hope it comes out well, but it just looks dirty, dirty. You can see the more bone coming out there. Really impressed with that. That's really awesome. The sawed-off shotgun looks good. I wish there was a little detail in the barrel, but it looks like wood grain on the handle. That looks really awesome on the stock. I like how they got the black silver in there. I can see a little bit the bolts on it, but overall, I mean, it looks really good. I can't really complain about it. But yeah, this is also part of the movie near the end. Of course, if you haven't seen this movie, man, I highly recommend it. It's a dark comedy, horror. They got some crazy, freaky elements in it, but man, it is campy and great, and it's a cult classic for a reason. But anyway, Ash's hand gets possessed after his evil girlfriend bites it, and he winds up having to cut it off, which attacks him. And him and Andy basically take a chainsaw and put it onto his nub. And while he's doing that, he takes his shotgun and saws off the barrel. And says one of the greatest lines in movie history at that moment in time as well. So, looking at the Necronomicon book, and this just looked really awesome. This is a book supposed to be like made out of dead flesh and stuff like that, the skin. I used to have one of the DVD sets that had a box that was like this, and you put it in the fridge. It would feel really weird, and my girlfriend asked me why I had the DVD in the fridge. But anyway, this looks awesome. You can see the face on it and the mouth and everything and stuff like that, and that's cool enough. But you can open it. This is crazy, and you can see some crazy, I don't know, occult stuff in there. A head looks like some eyeballs, and God knows what else. But that's really it. You don't get any other pages or anything. But that's freaking cool. That is really, really awesome. So that will be in the Barbie Dream House tonight. And then we have our 3 heads. So we have this first head. This is basically the most calm, stoic Ash that we have for that. But this is near the end of the movie, and he is all jacked up. He's got his lips split. He's bleeding from the head. Scratched on his face. Really bloody. The eyes look a little off. I do like the 5 o'clock shadow they gave him on there with the stubble. That looks really good. The hair mode is actually fantastic with just all the little curls and everything on there. It looks like Bruce Campbell a lot, but not perfect. I find these 2 faces look more like it. This looks a lot more like Bruce Campbell, so I don't want that. He's kind of looking off to the right a little bit on there, but we can see, the same kind of damage on there. The paint's not 100%, but it's not the exact same scene either. Got a little bit more blood on the ear on this one. But again, bleeding from the head, got that split mouth. Now we got the kind of open mouth, kind of slack jaw. Kind of see some teeth on there. I don't remember exactly what scene this is from, but really cool. And then lastly, we got this face where he got his teeth gritted, and he looked pissed. He's got a lot more blood on the side of his head, on his face. It looks like just this is pretty much near the end, but yeah, he is like cutting somebody's head off or something like that. But yeah, this is awesome. This is probably the head I'm gonna have on there the most, I think, on my shelf. But yeah, that's all the accessories. The chainsaw is super detailed, but it's not really an accessory. I don't think it comes off. I'm not really going to try to pull it off. I've had nightmares with Neca trying to get certain arm ports back in there once I take them out. And if it's not meant to come out, I'm not going to try it. It's not listed as an accessory on the box, so it's not going to come off like that. So anyway, that's the accessories. Let's take a look at our figure. And looking at our Ash figure, he is awesome. They nailed the look of Ash from Evil Dead 2, and I love this figure. This might be one of my favorite figures of the year, and I've reviewed a lot of figures this year and bought a lot, so that's saying quite a bit. And I just love the character of Ash from all the different incarnations, whether it's the movies, the comics, Ash versus Michael Myers versus Freddy, or whatever order you want to put that in. And then of course, I even like when they brought it back for Ash vs. Evil Dead. That was fun, short-lived. And I play Ash a lot on Dead vs. Daylight, even though that is the older Ash, which there is a figure for, and that will be coming in the future. And I don't know. It's fun. His character will be on my shelf with a lot of my other horror figures with the greats like Michael Myers and Jason and Freddy and stuff like that. And where he belongs. So let's look at the figure. So the bottom half is the pretty much the same that from the previous release with the torn pants and everything, but torso up is all new. So we have this torn shirt, which looks really nuts. We can kind of see the chest hair on there, some blood on his stomach, and the whole sleeve is gone. He's got rips here, tattered shirt hanging, tatters on the back, of course, and scrapes on the back. The harness and the detail on the harness is really, really awesome. We can see the silver clasps on here, kind of coming through. And then of course we have this little piece here which connects to the chainsaw pull start, where he can start the chainsaw since he's only got one arm, or hand I should say. That's just really awesome. And just the sculpt on it and stuff like that, this looks like Ash. This is really, really fun. So like looking at the shirt, the only thing is the blue on this sleeve is a little bit darker than here. Kind of looks better when you come around on the side, but like right there and there. And I'm not even gonna really care about it, because this is the end of the movie Ash, and he has been through some shit. He's been in the cellar, he's been in the woods, he's been soaked in blood. I mean, so yeah, he can be a little dirty on one side versus the other. And speaking of dirt, the paint and the dirt on the arm, skin, stuff like that is just crazy. I don't know. I really, really like this figure a lot. And I wish I would have reviewed it sooner, but it is the perfect time. This is my 100 upload. So I was trying to figure out what to do with it and what would be a good review. And I'm glad I picked this guy, because it's better than I thought. So if you don't have this figure, or one of the Ashes, or you want Ash, definitely consider picking this one up. Now, let's look at his articulation. So Ash can look up about that far, and while we're looking at that, look at the muscles on his neck. Look at that sculpt right there. That is amazing detail. That is one of the best necks I think I've ever seen. Look down about that much. He's got a nice tilt, of course, rotation on there. He's got full rotation on his arms. We got the Neca elbow, so not a whole lot of movement there. Wrist rotation, a little bit of flex, not too much. This arm will do, since it is different. Full rotation on there. It feels like a little bit less movement with the cuff on there. Chainsaw doesn't have any flex on it, but it does have rotation. He has a little bit of ab crunch, but you ain't gonna really move much. You can kind of see the split there, but I'm not gonna really get much on there. Full rotation on the waist. He can split about that far. Ash can kick about that high, not just to kick a hand away from you. You got the Neca knees that we've seen with like some of the other Pants characters like Jason and Danny from Ninja Turtles. And then we have rotation a bit on the foot. Yeah, you can get all the way around. And there's peg holes on the bottom of those boots, which are pretty well detailed, not so much on paint wise, but we can see the laces on there and different little pieces of the boots and stuff like that. But anyway, overall, this is an awesome figure. It's really fun. I'm having fun posing it, having really fun taking pictures of it and stuff like that. So this is the in the half version of Ash, and I want to know what you guys think. Now, I say the in the half because, again, once you finish watching this review, go over and check out fellow YouTuber The Figure Trap, and he has reviewed the Ash from the first half of the film. And when you go check him out, give him a like and subscribe, and let him know that I sent you. So definitely, if you like action figures and you like fun reviews, definitely check out The Figure Trap. So this is 100 episode or upload for me. We're about close to 170 on subscribers, guys. When I hit 200, I want to do something special, like a giveaway or something like that, but only get there by getting new subscribers. So guys, share, like, comment, man, like just let's get up there. It's a lot of fun. Like I said, kind of working on a new studio area. Was going to be doing for the YouTube channel and for the podcast, but we'll be doing green screens, in front person, stuff like that, once that all gets set up, and no plans on stopping anytime soon. So I hope you guys are in for the long haul, and I appreciate all you guys. So leave comments. We take suggestions, requests, and I love the feedback. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Take care of yourself.